Hello friends, welcome back. And can you see this? Yes. Yeah, I got vaccinated today. So that's what I wanted to show you. So welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and staying up to date or following up with my readings on the Bible and other activities with the Bible and transformation. So thank you so much to all for subscribing, liking, and sharing it with your friends. And I'm so grateful to be a part of the family. So here, welcome back. And today I would like to tell you how I got vaccinated. So like any one of you, I was a little bit hesitate. I hesitated a little bit before with other, because you know what, there are a lot of rumors about the vaccine and things like that, just spreading in the corner of all the network media, things like that. So even me, I was a little bit hesitated being absorbed and carried away by all the rumors. But then I stopped, and then I started ignoring all the informations and just followed with my common sense and with just my instinct or guts, I should say. And I got vaccinated finally today because I don't know, it just before, while I was in the office, I they say that in our locality vaccination is going on. So I just thought to myself, oh, what maybe this is the right time, or else I won't get other opportunity because I have to go online to register and go to hospital, things like that. I did not want to take much trouble in that. So that's how I got vaccinated. I went, and I will show you in my, after this, after all my talking, I will show it to you the video in my ending video session. So here I am. What I wanted to tell you is that we should not see, being a Christian, we have to see, when we are not given much of an option to think about second, when we don't have much options, what we have to do is, I think we should go by faith and just leave it everything to God, to Jesus, and I am sure our Father will not will want the best for us and will do whatever it takes for us to be safe and healthy, right? So that's what I should say. So we should follow our instinct, we should leave it all to God, and just relax and go by the flow. So I think that would be the best thing, because most of the time, even myself, I used to be a person who overthinks and analyze things most of the time when it comes to making a decision for myself. For because I love myself and I do not want any harm to come upon myself or things like that. I want the best for myself, right? So I used to have the habit of analyzing, overthinking option, things like that. A lot of things used to be like that, no doubt, like all of you. So that's what I wanted to tell. Just go by the flow. Just don't think too much, because in life, when we try to analyze too much and think too much, like, it doesn't work out. Sometimes just let it go, right? I think that is the best option. And yeah, ever since I started reading the Bible and getting closer to God, I have become much relaxed and happier person. And I used to be a very bad at making decision, things like that. I don't know if this, yeah, because sometimes these videos, I used to take it not with the front camera, with the front camera, not with selfie, so I just get confused whether it's working or not. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And here I am, I was telling you that I am going to be introducing you about Exodus, which I'm going to be reading, and it's quite exciting. Like I said, about it's all about God, God taking away I mean, God freeing his own people from slavery. You remember when the time of Abraham and Jacob, Isaac, they went and settled, Joseph, they went and settled in Egypt. Now their population has numbered, and Egyptians were a little bit feeling insecure, I should say, and that's how like they will enslave the foreigners, I should say, the Israelites. But then God has already promised Abraham that your descendants are my people. I will be your God, things like that. So he loved his people, so he is trying to take out save them from the slavery, and those are the stories that's in Exodus, and it's quite interesting because you will come across yeah, I will be reading it to you. You'll come across about how God is fearful and how he does, I mean, like at one point he will even send snakes and uh, rats and things like that in order to scare the Pharaoh and liberate the people of Israel, and how they will, how Moses is, yeah, you can also say it's the story of Moses, because Moses is one of the main role that he's taking part in this Exodus here. So we'll come across about Moses' story as well. It's quite interesting. Like he will be like doing a lot of miracles. Like he will separate to make a way for the Israelites. He will be separating the sea into half. Oh, a lot of dramatic and exciting stories are about to come up. But that's what I wanted to introduce it to you. But I will be reading it exactly the introduction so that you might not be confused, because I tend to add a lot of things in it, right? So you might not be understanding. So Exodus introduction. The name Exodus means departure and refers to the most important event in Israel's history, which is described in this book, the departure of the people of Israel from Egypt, where they had been slaves. The book had four main parts: the freeing of the Hebrews from slavery, their journey to Mount Sinai. Number three is God's covenant with his people at Sinai, which gave them moral, civil, and religious laws to live by. So I think might be giving law here in Exodus. I can't wait to learn it. The building and furnishing of a place of worship for Israel, and the laws regarding the priests and of God. Above all, this book describes what God did as he liberated his enslaved people and formed them into a nation with hope for the future. The central human figure in the book is Moses, like I told you before, the man whom God chose to lead his people from Egypt. The most widely known part of the book is a list of the 10 commandments in chapter 20. So this is the introduction of Exodus, and so do not think that God is being part, like God is caring only for the Israelite, things like that. It's nothing like that. See, Israelites now, I should say, it's signifying like the people of God, whoever is believing in him, and whoever is a Christian or a believer is one of the family of God. So he loves his people. So we will come with the New Testament, things like that. This is just an Old Testament, so it will change time to time, and we'll see how things change according to the Bible as well, right? But what I wanted to relate here is that we will see how much God loved his people. His people now in this generation is whoever trusts God, okay, and yeah, I should say Christian, because we believe in God, we believe in Jesus. So I don't mind. I mean, I'm not saying that you're a Hindu, so you're not children of God. You can be a part of God if you accept and be one among the family. See, we human beings are a social being, right? And when we can take pride in being one as a family, as a unity, things like that, we tend to be more broad-minded, and we, I mean, we have more courageous, like things like that. So let's let's try to take pride in being the family of God, being the like our God has already won a lot of battles, and has we are in the winning side. So whatever is coming, whether the disease or the temptation Satan's or whatever, you should not fear, because we are always standing in the winning side. He has already won the battle of everything, I should say. We will come across in the New Testament as well how he came as a human being, and how he managed to overcome whatever we have already faced. He have already faced, and he have already overcome, and he has already mm, uh, like conquered everything and became divine. So there are a lot of things we will be coming across. So I am so excited to share all this information with you, though I am not mm, I'm not a good interpreter or a good reader, because professionally I am not a teacher as well. So and I hope you will understand, consider for me, understand me. But then what I wanted to do is I wanted to share, or like I said, I want to be someone who can contribute a little bit, a little spark of inspiration to people. That's what I wanted to do, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. I am not a theologian or anything like that. I don't have any qualification about teaching things like that. But all we need is faith and believing, a strong belief in Him. So I have already seen, I've already believed, and uh, I wanted to show you how how my life has transformed with the reading of the gospel and the Bible, and I want you to experience that. I want you to know and see that as well. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So thank you so much for staying till the end. And here we go. We'll go with the vaccination little clips that I have made, and I was a little bit shy to take the clips that I made.